Hey squad, No Limit Nikki here, and I have a question for you. I have a question to ask you. Do you really want to be a life insurance agent? Like, for real, for real. Do you want to be about this life? So today we're going to go into the details as far as being a life insurance industry, because I really want to know if you want to be a part of this life, if you about this life, okay? So before we start, guess what we're going to do? I want you to shout out what you're grateful for. So go ahead. I'm waiting. Shout out what you're grateful for. Go ahead and post them in the comments right now. Post what you're grateful for, y'all. All right, we got to show some gratitude. So in this video, I want to help you decide if life insurance is the right path for you. First question, what is being, and I have my notes here, so if y'all see me looking down, it's because I have my notes listed. What does being a life insurance agent entails? Great question. So people don't even know exactly how life insurance works, and it's our job to educate and help them decide exactly which program is best for them. Okay, life insurance agent provide a service to help families protect their financial assets. That's what a life insurance agent does. Question, what are the pros being a life insurance agent? It's a lot of pros. First pro is that you're protecting a family. That is the pro. There are so many pros, but the first pro is protecting that family. I will never forget a company in 2018, and I wrote a policy for my friend and her parents in 2019. And we all know what happened in 2020. Well, unfortunately, her father passed away. And so, however, I was grateful. I'm grateful that I was able to provide a service for her and her family as far as making sure we had a policy in place for him. And so that is the pro. That is the pro in our industry in general. Making sure that when that day comes, because guess what? We're all going to die. Y'all know we are all going to die. And when that happens, your family is going to be the one to pick up the tab. So it's just important for everyone in general to make sure they have life insurance. It's most importantly to have life insurance outside of your job, because the job that y'all work with, the company you're working with now, when you leave, you lose those benefits. Guess what, you guys? The older we get, the more life insurance costs. Again, the older we get, the more life insurance costs. So that's why it's best to get it now. It's best to go ahead and get your kids covered with whole life policies while they're young. So when they grow up and they have their own family, guess what? They already gonna have a policy. So I'm not gonna go into detail as far as how that works. I'll do that, save that for the next video. But to answer the question, what are the pros as far as being a life insurance agent? Making sure that your policy is active when that insured dies, so that way their family have a peace of mind knowing that they will not be able to struggle financially. That is the major pro. Another pro is, of course, when we service someone, when we provide a service, we do get paid. Now, again, it really depends on the company that you're with and how the pay structure is. But yes, we do get paid. And in the life insurance industry, I would just say that we get paid highest when it comes to the insurance industry in general, whether it's a property and casualty. I think that life insurance agents get paid a lot, okay? Get paid a lot. Cons of being a life insurance agent. Well, there are cons. I mean, we are entrepreneurs at the end of the day. So the hustle and the bustle, you're going to have to actually prioritize. There's going to be times where we're going to make sure that we have to make sacrifices, because we're servicing so many people. So those can be the cons. The cons of actually being a life insurance agent is somebody actually canceling their policy or somebody that's lapsing. So it's our job to make sure that we contact them immediately so we can find out the situation. 9 times out of 10, is for financial reasons. And if it's for financial reasons, that's an easy fix, because we can make adjustments, do what we need to do, but we can't save them all. So one of the cons are, as far as with the life insurance, canceling their policy because they don't want it anymore. And that is the major con, because of course we want everybody to continue on paying their policies. Pros of being a life insurance agent. Also, when we write a policy, we get renewals, y'all. Residual income. Residual income is a pro in the life insurance. As long as your member is paying on their life insurance policy monthly, we get a residual income. We get renewals, okay? So that is because you're able to generate and create generational wealth with your family by that. So the following year, as long as that member is paying in on their policy, guess what? You're going to receive a renewal. Now, again, it really depends on the company. Every company is different. Every company pays out different. So you'll have to actually, whoever you're contracted with, you have to look into exactly how the renewals work on the back end. But yes, that is a major pro when you are a life insurance agent is receiving. So the next question, Nikki, what skills do I need to become a life insurance agent? Listen, let me tell y'all something. Can you talk? Can you talk? All right. Must know how to communicate. So you have to know how to communicate, okay? You have to know when to express empathy, right? You need to know your product. So whatever company you're with, you have to study your material. You literally have to study exactly the insurance products that your company provides. You're going to need to persevere. There's going to be times when you hear the word no, N-O, no. So get used to that word, y'all. Get used to hearing no. You're going to have to persevere at all times being a life insurance. And you're just going to have good understanding. Okay? Okay, so Nikki, give me the nitty-gritty. Give me your real life experience as far as being a life insurance agent. All right, y'all really want the nitty-gritty? Okay. So hopefully nobody from my company sees this. No, but it's all good. It's nothing bad. So being a life insurance agent is rewarding for me because I naturally, genuinely, let's speak, girl, genuinely love helping people. I love helping people and I love educating people, okay? So from my personal experience, being in the life insurance industry, it has been a great experience. Now, of course, there's ups and downs because this is a business. I have been self-employed for 6 years, okay? So there's never been highs. There's always been highs and lows back and forth. However, you have to just make sure that you keep God. I believe in God. I love God, and I have my faith to fall back on. You have to have faith. At the end of the day, faith without works is dead, right? So that's number one. But being a life insurance agent is so rewarding. I mean, with my company, we have conventions. Most insurance companies have conventions where you're able to meet the requirement and then the company flies you to wherever the destination may be. And so you and a +1 really depends on the company that they're with, right? So those are the perks. Again, the perks as far as renewals. But then, okay, so what are like the not so extravagant times as far as being a life insurance agent? Yeah, when you write a policy and you've been spending time with the member for 45 an hour and a half, making sure they protected, answering all their questions, you sign, and then a month or 2 or 3 later, they cancel their policy or their policy lapse. What? I thought I explained everything to you. And that can hurt a agent on the back end, especially, or on the front end, meaning that you do have some agents where if a policy cancels or if somebody don't pay the initial premium upon the application, and guess what? Like most companies pay in advance. So they'll go ahead and pay you for that policy, but if that check don't clear, the company gonna want their money back, which is called a chargeback. So whenever someone get a chargeback, what the company is doing is they're saying, hey, and here's the thing, when you are in the insurance industry, do not take it personal whenever you get a chargeback. At the end of the day, things happen. Sometimes people think that they're able to afford the premium and they come back and they can't. it's always good to see exactly if you need to make adjustments. But if not, then you just have to take that L. It happens to all of us, y'all. It happens to all of us. So if you are new in the insurance industry and you salty because you got a chargeback, guess what? It's going to happen again. Just being real. And so just be prepared for that. But understand that it's business. Understand that your company paid you in advance. So guess what? They're going to want their money back. It's nothing personal. It's just business, okay? So everybody goes through it. So that's just the experience. The experience is always going to be great. And then the experience is great overall, but there are going to be some life experiences that you will learn along the way. So the reason why you have this channel is because I'm going to give you a heads up of what may happen. So that way, when it happens, because it will happen, when it happened, you're going to be like, oh, Nikki gave me a heads up, so I'm not going to trip like that. You feel me? See, we here. I got your back. Give me some tips. I am an aspiring agent. All right, so tips. Tip number 1, study your material. Most companies already have a script. So most companies have a script that they provide their agents to use, right? So make sure you know your script, y'all. Make sure you memorize that verbatim. When I first started, I had to memorize, I think it was a 14-page script. Make sure you memorize that though, okay? So study, study, study. Role play, role play, role play. Role play with your upline. Make sure that you're role playing the script. Make sure you're studying. Make sure you have a buddy partner. Make sure you're asking lots and lots of questions. No question is a dumb question. Remember that. This is your business, so don't be afraid to ask questions at all. Make sure you ask questions because this is your business. You do want to make sure that you're able to learn and you're able to grow and you want to be successful within the business, right? So ask lots of questions, role play, role play, role play. Last but not least, you make your money on the phone. So you have to make sure that you are good on the phones. Okay, you are good scheduling appointments. You are good talking to people over the phone. However your company give you leads. Make sure you master the phones because that's where you make your money by scheduling an appointment. Okay. So you have to know exactly how to talk to people. But role play, memorize your scripts, and last but not least, which is always going to be first, make sure you are a beast on the phones. Okay, so let's recap what we was able to learn today. All right, first thing first, I'm looking at my notes, y'all. So first things first, we was able to look at as far as being a life insurance agent, okay? Also, we looked at the pros and the cons of being a life insurance agent. What are the skills and the qualities that I need to be in order to be a successful life insurance agent? I was able to tackle those questions. As far as I was able to share some real life experiences. Y'all, I have a lot of real life experiences. So if you want to hear more about my real life experiences, leave a comment below. Next, tips on aspiring agents. You guys, do not give up. At the end of the day, you have to keep going, okay? Keep pushing. All right, this is a marathon. So you definitely have to just keep. At the end of the day, you're all you need. God, number 1, and you, number 2. So as long as you believe in yourself, you will be successful. That's regardless of whatever industry you're in. It don't have to necessarily be insurance. You can be doing what you're doing now. As long as you believe in yourself, study the materials. That's with anything. Do not get discouraged. You have to just keep going, you guys. Keep going. Now, if there's any additional questions that you would like for me to answer, please make sure that you comment section. All right, y'all. So that's going to sum it up. Hopefully this wasn't a long video, but I hope that everyone was able to gain more knowledge about the good, the bad, the in-betweens as far as being a life insurance agent. And if you are an existing life insurance agent, and if I missed something, then go ahead and share and post it in the comment section as well. We are a community. This is a positive community, so positive vibes only. But I definitely want everybody to share exactly their experience and what they learned. And if there's anything that I can assist or answer, I definitely want to help you along with your journey as well. So I'm gonna close it on out, squad, and I will see you in the next video. Later.